Hi guys, this time I'm gonna show you some of my decks I am using, most of my decks. I have a lot of tarot decks and oracle decks, and I'm just gonna show you them. First of all, I'm gonna show you my favorite deck, my favorite oracle deck. It's Deste, the deck of Katina. This is Katina. This is a witch who lived back in the beginning of the 20th century. She lived in Izmir. I have a video about this deck, and here's where I keep it, in a little box, and a beautiful punch. And wait a minute, here's the deck. Here's the deck. I so love this deck. It's my favorite deck. It's I have a video, you can watch it card by card. This is the Greek edition I have here, and this one is the Turkish edition. I have shown you in the video about this deck. There are some differences between those editions, between the Greek and the Turkish edition. The first and obvious one is the card backing. I'm just gonna show you the back of the card. The Greek one, the Turkish one. Yeah. I like the Turkish one because you have to use, you can use the cards upside down without knowing which way the card looks. Beautiful deck. Watch the video I have made for this deck for more information. Well, another oracle deck I just love is this one. It's the Gypsy deck. I bought it on eBay for around €5. It's a beautiful, colorful deck used as its name says, by the Gypsies. I'm not sure if the Gypsies used it, but it's beautiful and I love it. I love the background, so beautiful. Then I have my rune cards, which are these. I don't have runes. Don't have runes made of stone or wood or something. I just use cards. I love those runes. I actually got these runes with a magazine when I was younger, and I just love them. I love because it sticks to the origin. Originally, the runes were carved on wood with the blood, and that stands here. The red color stands for this blood. So it's quite authentic, I think. Then I also have the rune cards, which is a really nice deck because it's quite difficult to understand the meaning of each rune as symbol. I mean, if you don't know what this means, it's quite difficult to understand it only from the image. But here on this deck, you have the meaning of the rune put in a picture. For example, Fehu, I think, which means growth and new beginnings and stuff like that. And you have here the corn. It's a nice deck for everyone who loves the runes. Then I also have, what do I have? Oh yes, I have here my Celtic tree oracle. I've just made a video about it. Love this deck, love trees, love the Celts, love it. I also have here Madame Endorra's fortune telling cards. I absolutely love this deck. It's a stunning deck. Here's the green man. Love it, love it, love it. And it works well for me too. Then let's go to my tarot decks. I'm just gonna show you some cards from all the tarot decks. I have the Witchy Tarot. Here are some majors. A really fun deck. Love the colors, love the theme. I just love it, and it's great for Sabbath readings too. Here's now my first deck I have ever had. I own it now for around 12 years, 14 years. It's Tarot of Marseille. It was on a Greek magazine, and I bought it, and this was my first tarot deck I owned ever, and it really means a lot to me, and I still use it. Then some majors from the Renaissance Tarot deck. It's a really nice deck. I love the golden and silver drawings in this deck. Another deck, this one. This one I printed myself. It doesn't exist as a deck. This one is the Practical Magic Tarot deck, made for the movie Practical Magic, starring Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. It's my favorite movie. I love the movie, love the deck. Some people say it's a little bit dark as a deck, but I just love it. It's basic. Love it. Great for Halloween. What do I have here? This is another deck I made myself, the Charmed Tarot deck. I just made it myself. I used pictures I found on the internet and made myself a Charmed deck, which I love, and it's quite accurate too. I don't know, maybe because I made it, or maybe you can get here's an example. Prue is for strength. Prue upside down is a strong witch, represents strength, and we know how Prue is. She's very, very strong. Upside down, she loses her strength, or uses her strength in the wrong way. So it's really cool. I love it, and I'm so proud of making this deck. What do I have next? Oh yes, I love the Romani Tarot, Backland's Romani Tarot deck. Here are some cards. Amazing deck. I love Gypsies. I love this deck. Love it. Then I have my Rider-Waite deck. Here are some cards. Love this deck. Everyone knows the Rider-Waite deck. Yeah, that was it. And last but not least, definitely not least, here is the Gilded Tarot deck. Many of you may know it. I just love this deck. It's awesome. It's a pretty deck, and I also love the back of the cards. It's just a cool deck. Well, that's about it. Those are my decks. If you want me to do a video about a specific deck, you can ask me. And thanks for watching. Bye bye. Blessed be.